Hi, this is Fazana again. In part 3 of this topic, we'll work through questions on changing the subject of the formula where the subject is in the original formula is a root or a power. Example, the square root of x or x cubed. Before you watch this video, I hope you've watched part 1 and part 2, where I've mentioned rescuing the subject by doing the opposite operations and introduced you to the most popular algebra equation formats. Please have a look at them before you watch part 3. Okay, let's take some examples. Okay, so if we have a equals pi r squared, and you want to make r the subject, so you think what's been done to the r? So we've square rooted it, and we've multiplied it by pi. So we go backwards and we do the opposite. So we're going to divide by pi and square root it. Okay, so we're going to divide by pi first. So you've got area A over pi equals r squared. And now we're going to square root it, and we square root the whole thing, A over pi equals r. And that was simple. Okay, so in the question, if you're asked the area of a circle is 154 centimeters squared, what is the radius? So you just write it as 154 equals pi r squared, and I want to find my radius. So you can do these steps, and then you'll find you'll be able to actually do it all in one go. So you're going to do 154 divided by pi, and after every step I always do equals, and then you're going to square root your answer, and out comes your radius, which is 7 centimeters. Okay, so once you've got these steps written, which takes literally 10 seconds to do, then you find that you and your calculator can solve it straight away. Okay, let's take another example. Okay, 5a squared plus n equals 8k, and you're trying to make a the subject. So what's been done to the a? We've squared it, and then we've multiplied it by 5, and then we add n. So now we go backwards again, and we minus n, we divide by 5, and we square root it. So let's go for it. We're going to minus n, so you've got 5a squared equals 8k minus n. We're going to divide by 5, so that 5 disappears. You've got a squared equals 8k minus n divided by 5, and you're going to square root it all. So you've got a equals the square root, this mega square root, 8k minus n divided by 5. Okay, nice flowing answer. Okay, next one. The volume of of a sphere, sorry, equals 4/3 pi r cubed. Okay, we're making r the subject. In part 2, you remember I said if it was 4/3, then just keep the 3 at the bottom and the 4 at the top. So it just means multiplying everything by 4 and dividing it by 3. So again, what's been done to the r? It's been cubed, it's been multiplied by 4 pi and divided by 3. So this time we're going to multiply by 3, divide by, and make sure it's in brackets, divided by 4 pi, because that's a number, and then cube root it. Okay, and this time I'm going to do it all in one go, and I want you to be able to practice so many of the questions that you'll find that you'll actually be able to do it all in one go. So I'm going to multiply by 3, so I've got 3b, and then I'm going to divide it by 4 pi, and then I'm going to cube root the whole thing, equals r. Can you see my workings? Hardly any. And again, it took about a minute to do that. Okay, all right, let's take another one. Okay, p equals, sorry, this whole thing is supposed to be square rooted. Okay, we're trying to make x the subject. Now, because I've started with the square root, the first thing I would do is square both sides. So you've got p squared equals, and the square root disappears, so you've got 3a plus x divided by 5. Then I will figure out what was done to the x. So we added 3a and divided by 5. So now we go backwards and do the opposite. So times 5 minus 3a, and again I'm going to do it all in one go, which you'll find you'll be able to do once you get the practice, equals x. Okay, great. I hope you found that quite easy to do. That's all for now. I hoped that helped with rescue the subject method. With a bit of practice, you'll feel really, really confident, trust me. In part 4, we will look at questions where the subject is in 2 places. Ooh, I look forward to that, don't you? In the meantime, remember, you're in control. Keep working hard. These grades are so worth it. They make you disciplined. They give you the grades. They help you plan your future. They enable you to do whatever you want. And the same attitude and discipline that you show during your exams will carry you through to when you're an adult and you're working, and you're using that same determination, the same, oh, I want that. So it just gives you that sense of direction, and it applies to your personal life as well. So take care until next time, and keep working hard. Bye. Take care.